hopefully I did do this question justice enough, but how do you deal with people that say they are empaths but don't leave space for you to validate your feelings?
Being an empath does not make you a good person. Being an empath doesn't make you considerate, doesn't make you any of those things. So a whole lot of things can be true at once. A person can be an empath and be completely. They can feel you, process your whole, and be right. That's like assuming that just because a person got some type of gifts, that they're using them for good, or they using them for the benefit of themselves and other people, or that they serving folks with it. That's not always the case. That's how. I wish I had some long, elaborate, deep and well thought out answer, but this one really just not, it doesn't require all that. A person can absolutely, and then a person claiming to be an empath don't mean they're a fucking empath. Being an empath is some shit that got hot on Twitter, like during COVID or right before. Now everybody empaths. Oh, I feel everything so deeply. That don't, man, don't. There you go. That's how do you deal with don't. You don't deal with that. It ain't got nothing to do with them claiming they an empath. If ain't no space for your emotions, that mean ain't no space for you. You are a human being, which means you come with feelings. They're kind of a part of how we process this whole human experience. Those chemical receptors let us know, hey, this is potentially a good thing. This is potentially a bad thing. You ain't got no room to do that, then you being cut off from an entire way to process information. Deal with what? This, because we get attached to the feeling so much that we have kind of conflated what they're, this is not to say not to experience your feelings, we've kind of conflated what they for. If someone invalidates your experience, they're invalidating one of your mechanisms to process. It does not mean that those feelings are always correct, but when they say your feelings are valid, that means that your mechanism with which to process this information is correct. Your interpretation or your actions from that interpretation may be wrong as a motherfucker, but using that as a vehicle to process, and you telling me that the person you sitting across from is restricting you from that modality? Deal with what? This person won't even let you fully deal with you. And I use let loosely because you're the one who allowing that to go down like that. Again, you come with feelings. So if your feelings are being suppressed in a relationship, it's because you are staying in a space where you are being suppressed. Hey, look, man. I ain't telling you to go. I ain't telling you to stay. I'm saying that if that don't change, what you finna do? Ain't got nothing to do with nobody claiming to be an empath. Y'all be hinging on people reasoning too much. As if the investigation into something like that would somehow then create space where you claim there is none. The question, was there ever? Was you ever really like allowed to bring your whole bag? Or did you start trying to like move more and more emotions into the space and you got, I ain't blaming you. I'm just saying, like, as you do your work, as you watch the game tape, man, be careful when you scrubbing over it to see where perhaps the misstep was made, if a misstep was made at all. Or maybe you just overstayed your welcome somewhere, which many of us do sometimes. So, but again, emotions, bro, we process like that. I ain't saying everything that feel good is good. I'm just saying that's one of your vehicles to process things, and if you can't do that, then I don't know if that's somewhere you really need to be making long-term investments.